up, guys? Hope you're all doing well over here. My bonnet is huge. We're back with another YouTube video. It's going to be a clip showing you certain areas of price where I do not want to be taking trades. Some certain red flags in the higher time frames that are making me a bit cautious of certain price. It's a really good example. Make sure to listen in, and you'll get some good tips to see where maybe you can just leave the day and come back the next day. So let's get into this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you on the charts. Let's go. What up, YouTube? Hope you're all doing well, and today I'm going to be going through a video over here of me describing where I don't like trades in certain areas, what are the reasons for, what are the red flags that deter me from taking trades in certain zones. And GJ right now is a really perfect example, and there's going to be a couple reasons why based on what you're seeing. So no indicators, no stressful things you have to look at. It's using your eyes and looking at the candles and the charts, okay? So yeah, let's start off, right? The first thing over here, I'm just actually going to get rid of all of this, okay? So the first thing we always do in the day-to-day trading is we look at the daily time frame and we look at the 4 hour, okay? You can see right now the daily time frame over here. So if we're looking to take trades today, you can see the daily flip is there and the 4 hour flip is here. Wicked stuff. Okay, now what first things do you see without even looking at the lower time frames? The higher time frames are very, very close to where price is right now. This suggests that price could be potentially in a range or consolidating because it doesn't have a clear direction on the higher time frames. If it doesn't have a clear direction on the higher time frames, then you know what help does it have on the lower time frames? The higher time frames show you the whole story, and if they're ranging or quite close to where price is right now, it's clearly struggling. And this is what you can see. So for already, if I was starting the day off over here, I can see the 4 hour and the daily are literally 4 or 5 pips away from the zone. So anything in between, like 10 to 15 pips from the 4 hour and the daily flips is showing that it's really struggling to find a clear direction. Whereas if this candle over here was very, very strong, it's showing the direction, it's showing where it's wanting to go, but it's clearly struggling. Taking a look also on the daily time frame, you can see that there's wicks. There's big wicks to the upside, there's big wicks to the downside with no clear structure. You can see this candle yesterday actually closed quite nicely. However, the last two before there, very small bodies of candles. So the second point over here is small bodies of candles, big wicks to the upside and the downside. Is showing indecision because the actual body of the candle and where it closes is not showing a clear direction. For example, up here, this is beautiful price action, very big candles, big nice bearish candles. Here it's struggling. There's wicks to the downside, there's wicks to the upside. This candle here didn't exceed the high or the low of a previous, showing a ranging market. Okay, now we can go down to the lower time frames over here, and you can start to get a bit more of a in-depth picture of what is going on. Look at the hourly. To me, the hourly is struggling. So it looks like 8 o'clock London session, we got a closure above to continue. However, it was very close to resistance at 154.950. And looking on the 30-minute as well, you can see that price in this area, I'd say from 154.545, so 154.545, and 155.200, so a big zone where price is not working. So you can see over here people trying to take buys. The price action here is very, very bad. So looking at the lower time frames, showing you where price is going to be hard to trade is when you look at the candles. So you can tell over here that this area here with ranges, you can see the price action is bad. You have small candles, you have exceeding lows, exceeding highs, big wicks to the upside, big wicks to the downside, showing a range in market. Same thing for over here. So potentially today, just after London session we've just finished now, people were looking for buys above 154.940 here to continue back up. And my issue was that the next resistance was right at 155.021, which is here to the left hand side. You can see there's resistance here and here. So getting into trades there with a stop loss right around 10 pips, the zone's only 5-6 pips to this high, and you can see from past previous times it came up to this level in this area on the 31st of January at 2 o'clock. It struggled to break. Look at the candles. The candles were very, very spontaneous. This candle here exceeded the lows, exceeded the highs. Small body candles showing a bad zone. So even if a potential trade is looking nice in this area, For me, it was a no-go zone because the higher time frames are not showing me clear direction. The zones are very, very choppy with the price action, and the target to the next zones, even if the trade went well, is very, very small. So for me, it's probably best now because we're rejecting these highs to wait, and I'll probably wait for sells below 154549. Why is this? So I can get rid of all of this traffic, all of this noise, because if it goes below here, we've got cleaner candles back down to the lows. Also, if we come back below here, what will be different now? Well, the 4-hour and the daily will be a lot stronger in their direction showing. If we trade in this zone near these 4-hour and daily candles for the rest of the day, I won't be taking any trades because the daily candles and the 4-hour candles are giving me a red flag saying, Max, we don't know where price is wanting to go. It's chilling in this zone. And then therefore price will be so hard to trade in the zone. This is where people blow their accounts because they try and take it into a little range when they know price action's bad. And yeah, so what I advise for people over here is stick to the higher time frames, look at what they're saying, and make beautiful trades on the lower time frames using your higher time frame story. So yeah, guys, hope that makes sense. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. A lot more little videos like this are going to be coming because they're so helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.